All right, welcome to the channel, everybody. We're Brady and Griffin. Griffin, that's Brady. And we're Wisconsin Minnesota Golf Society, just a little golf YouTube channel right now. We just wanted to, say hey today, give you a little background on ourselves so we don't have to do this type of stuff throughout the year. And, give you an idea of what the type of content that you might be expecting to see from us, in the coming months and hopefully years. So I'll kick it over to Brady. Maybe you can give you a little bit of background on his golf history.
Yeah,
Maybe?
absolutely. Yeah. So I've been golfing just a few years. Griffin actually taught me how to golf in college. I'd never played before, and he gave me his dad's old clubs. And we went out to Gem Lake Hills in White Bear at par three. And that's basically the training he gave me in those rounds is all I've been working with until last summer, where I was thinking, usually I like to be better at things than I am at golf. And so I started watching, anything I could find. Started with, why my irons, why does 9 through 6 only go 130 yards and all of them that same distance? That can't be the intended function of all these clubs. So I started studying and trying to figure out my swing, and I finally updated my bag, and I just wanted to really go after golf. And then seeing all the golf content, now I want in on that. So it's been really exciting, and especially with the world kind of in a shutdown for a year, golf was kind of a great escape or a great way to, safely have an activity. So just really going after it now, and what a great way to, share something with Griffin, who now, you'll learn. I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota. Griffin's in the Milwaukee area, Wisconsin. So just a great way to stay connected, and then as the channel grows, hopefully, we have a lot of ideas for content together that we're looking to get into. But yeah, I'd consider myself an extremely amateur golfer. You might know me from viral videos like the putt out review.
It's great.
But
how could we forget it?
That's my bio.
Yeah, nice. All right. So I've been playing golf since I was really little, might be a stretch, but probably like 6 years old. My parents took me out, got me some clubs, played in, little leagues at Gem Lake, where, we played for the first time together, worked at Gem Lake, ended up playing at other courses around the Minnesota, northeast suburbs area, played in high school, didn't play in college, kind of like fell away from it the first few years of college, not intentionally, just, was doing other things, didn't get out as much. And then, I've gotten back into it since then. Like Brady said, I ended up moving to Wisconsin, when I got married, and then, working out here and living sort of on the North Shore. They're, started to play a little bit more golf. And, to what you said, Brady, like last year really opened up a lot of opportunities for me to play, starting from work from home. We'll hopefully see some of this recorded this year, but I was playing with my brother-in-law at least once a week in the mornings. We'd go out before work and be back at our houses before, any meeting started at 8:00. So that kind of got, I think it's probably not fair to say like, I'm all of a sudden really into golf again, or like more than ever, because I feel like I've always been into it. But this channel is really exciting to me because I think there's some like sort of accountability. Like I want to like keep it up. Like I want to keep playing golf. I want to, make, good, interesting golf content that's helpful for people too. I think primarily, you tell me, well, we'll see where we end up, but I think primarily we'd like to go around and play a lot of different courses in the area. This isn't going to be like private courses or super expensive courses or anything like that. I mean, not that we won't, say yes or like go play those courses, but, think local county courses, public golf, through and through. And there's, I know there's a lot of really good options around, St. Paul area. And, there's some good options too here on the North Shore, maybe not quite as densely populated with golf courses, but definitely plan to get out and, show you them too. Like we'll do the course vlog stuff, I think, but I think we'd like to give you an idea of, what we think of the course. Is it worth going there? And I imagine more often than not, the answer is going to be yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting opportunity because there's the aspect of wanting to show local courses, wanting to, show our play as well. But a big part of this for me is, I have a lot to improve on, and some groundwork that I just started laying last summer. And whoever I talked to, I was saying so much of my game got better last summer, except the score, right? So I started really tuning in my irons. My drive was, we're working on straightening out the drive. It's going a good distance, and just my knowledge of the sport's getting great. But there's still plenty of problems, and so the score is still, I shoot mid 90s. I got so much I can improve on, and that's gonna be a big aspect for me. As I'm going around and trying to create content about local courses. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot on trying to get better and trying to keep up on that. And I don't know if a series is the right word for that, but just trying to keep tabs on my score, on specific parts of my game that can improve. And then we got a lot of good guys here in the St. Paul area. And so I'm hoping, to include as many of our buddies as possible, because we try to get out most weekends, in as big of a group as we can. So a lot of cool guys that could be involved in this as well.
So I would imagine we're going to see videos for all types of those things. Maybe they're all matched up together. Maybe we separate them out, but it's one of those things like we're going to be playing all this golf, and why not record it? It's going to be. I think it's going to be a cool archive to be able to look back. Start of the season, halfway through the season. Who knows if it's going to be any better or worse? But it'll be fun to be able to go look back and remember some of the good shots. Laugh at some of the bad shots, and just hopefully make some progress. So what about if you were to set some goals or things that you want to do this season in golf, what would they be?
So one of the main things that I want as a goal, I mean, I got a lot of goals. Specifically, I've set goals for this winter for the channel. First doing like a vlog or that product review. I'm not super excited about being on film, but I love the product, so I'm trying to get into it, right? So that was one goal that I've already accomplished. I'm trying to lose some weight as well. I think that filming myself bent over putts on the green, not my best angle. So I'm hoping that footage can improve with a little bit of healthy eating and exercise.
I'm going to add posture to my list.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Exactly. And then score wise, I want to be shooting consistently mid 80s by the end of the season. And I want my drive to be reliable. How we're going to measure that, I don't know. I went from a duck hook to an unplayable slice halfway through the last summer. And it's a good tool. I can hit 300 plus when I'm hitting it straight. And I really would like to utilize that because I don't have the luxury of choosing other weapons. I got to use what I got. So improve the drive specifically and lower the score. Those are my main goals.
Yeah. I guess on my side of things, I wrote 3 things down specifically. One is a little fluffy, if I, am being honest, and that's just play smarter golf. I wrote this one after I was in Florida and played 27 holes over the course of a few days. That was the first time that I was recording while I was playing. So I think that may have been in my head a little bit, but I look back on that. I think I shot 79. And that's a good score. Like I'm not gonna, make any fuss about that, especially not having played in a long time, but there's at least 5 shots out there that I could have been like, don't hit driver, hit it somewhere, make a putt instead of lipping out, hit a better approach shot. Maybe some of those not on necessarily the smarter side, but especially when it comes to, playing off the tee, I'd love to pick a better club than driver if I don't need to hit it. Second one, right now, maybe a little bit low with the index. I'm a 2.8 index. I want to get it down to 1 into the ones. I think that's super achievable if I play enough golf and practice more. We played a lot last year and did not practice a lot, but would love to get that into the ones. And then last summer I talked about it after I saw it, and talking with my brother-in-law, the Wisconsin State Amateur, they have it every year and there's qualifying events, and I just want to play in a qualifying event first. And if there's any chance that I make it, great. But I want to play in that event, play in one of those qualifiers. I think and saying that here too, like, I don't know, maybe you feel the same way, Brady, just like saying those goals and having to put it out there, I feel like more accountable for it. Which is not an easy thing. Like, I'd love to just be like, I'm not going to
Right.
do it, after it starts to not go well. All right. So what's coming up next?
So we have a little bit left of the winter season. So hoping to do some driving range videos. There's some great joints around here for virtual golf that do the adjusting floor with the holes, and you can golf any course in the US and stuff like that. So just a little bit of content, as well as, focusing on some of the things that I'm trying to get better at. One of the things I want to do this winter is just get some more data on my yardage distances on my irons, and work on the driver. So anything we can do in terms of content, we're thinking about trying to get out before, and then, as soon as possible, getting out on the course and just showing, firstly, the way I think about it, a few of our main courses around here that we'd like to play. Just go get some content out there and show
What
everyone
are
where
those
we're
ones?
at. Like Loggers in Stillwater. That became sort of home field last summer. We'd go out there almost every week, and then we grew really fond of it. The people there are great, and I think the course is a great mixture of fun and challenge. And so I intend to jump right back out on that course as soon as possible.
I loved it. I mean, it's been a while since I've played golf in Minnesota. I hope that maybe changes this summer. We'll see. But Loggers is a great course. Like, and again, like, more on like, it's not inexpensive, but it's not expensive, and it's not, stuffy by any means.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great combination of all that.
Any other courses that you might frequent or intend to at least get out to just to see what they're all about?
Well, I'd like to showcase Como here in
Oh,
St. Paul. I think for me, Como's the best bang for your buck that you can get a tee time at pretty easily. A good 18 holes of golf for a very reasonable price. And they were even working on one of the holes last summer. So I have a little bit of a new attraction for us there too.
I guess, and was on the Wisconsin side of things. We've got a couple of county horses in the area around me, Mequon, and Hawthorne Hills. Hawthorne is where we played every week last year. Nice little county course, no fuss with it. A couple other courses in the area. Might go out to the Bog. Missing Links, where we did the driving range. They've got a fun little par 3 course that's, par 3 courses, I feel like, are rarely easy. They certainly test like a difficult part of the game, but could be there. And Kohler, it's not too far away. Maybe we can get up there and do some of those courses, but I feel like I need to get out and explore. There are courses around here, just not out playing them. And maybe that can be something we get to a little bit more this year too.
Yeah, something I'm specifically excited for is, we're going to try, Griffin and I are going to try to meet up. We don't know how frequently, but, being from St. Paul and Milwaukee, basically, how often can we meet up and just check in on where the game's at, how things have been going, in addition to sharing content back and forth and working together and staying in touch on this. It'll be fun to meet up, as often as we can to play some rounds.
For sure. All right. Well, that's us. Hopefully, you're interested and you want to stick around and see more content. I think, now's the obligatory like and subscribe moment. We appreciate it. It's kind of fun. We're at the early stages, and it's, every new subscriber, every new view, I would say kind of like spurs me on, gives me a little bit of inspiration to make something more. I'm sure Brady feels the same way.
Absolutely.
And, I guess hopefully we'll be back soon with, more content. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to see. And, we're excited to get this going.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. Appreciate all the support.